All right, it's Monday, March 24th. It's my first day studying for FAR, so I'm sick right now. Terrible start to studying for this, but yeah, first day of studying. I'm sick, so here's the plan. I'm gonna study for it from March 24th and take it April 22nd. Ideally, I know it's insanely rushed, but I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I've already looked at some of the first MCQs and task-based simulations. It kind of reminds me of my intermediate homework, which I really didn't like, but I've already done it before, so it doesn't seem horrible. So the plan is to take it April 22nd, and then I'm gonna retake audit. Unless somehow I passed audit, which if I passed audit, that'd be kind of insane. I don't know how that would be possible, but I'm gonna assume I didn't pass it. All right, it's currently been 5 days studying for FAR. I'm supposed to be taking it, I think, like 29, 28 days, something like that, total study time. I think I might have made a mistake with that choice. It is bad. It is terrible. I feel like I'm not really even keeping up with the study material. Like, I'm already not watching the videos and I'm still finding it hard to keep up. It feels impossible to be able to pass this in 3 weeks from now or something. I don't remember the exact date, but it is terrible. I know miracles sometimes happen with the CPA exams, so hopefully I have a miracle and pass audit, and then hopefully I get a miracle and pass FAR too. But at this rate, I think I might be failing my second exam in a row. I'm failing audit and failing FAR. I don't know what it's like failing two back to back, but I'm not looking forward to this. I took mini exam 1 today. It went pretty bad. I got a 66, which is still bad, but the reason it's extra bad is because there were 2 task-based simulations, and one was graded more heavily than the other, and I knew how to do the second one a lot better than the entire rest of the test. So I got an 83 on that, and it carried my grade. Like, I got a 50 on the other task-based simulation and like a 53 on the multiple choice. It was so bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually start really hammering it in. Like, I feel like I just need to do a better job if I actually want to pass this exam. I don't know. Maybe things will go my way, but it's like 3 weeks out, I think. I think the last thing I talked about how I was freaking out, like I failed audit, and or I was like so sure I failed it, and I was feeling unsure about FAR, which I still feel unsure about. Like, it's a lot of material. Yeah, I only took mini exam 1, which I did that on, but this morning, audit scores came out. Not the actual score, but all I saw was AUD, passed credit, pass comma credit. I could not believe it. I don't know how I passed. Like, I literally couldn't answer the multiple choice. Like, they were impossible. In my mind, well, I haven't got the score back, but in my mind, I thought, okay, sometimes miracles happen, and maybe I did just enough to scrape by and get like a 75 and barely pass, which I haven't got my score yet, but I feel like that's what happened. A miracle happened, and I did just enough to get by with the 75. I don't know. I was so happy when I saw that. I couldn't believe it. Because the thing is, what I thought I was worried about was failing audit, failing FAR, just like retaking both. And those are the 2 hardest exams, as far as I know. It's Wednesday, April 9th. I don't know how many weeks that is out from the exam. I took mini exam 3 this morning. I mean, it wasn't great. I got a 73, but compared to that first mini exam where I basically missed, I got a 50. Well, I got a 66 on the first one, but there was one TBS that was weighted heavily that saved my grade. So, compared to that, when I saw 73, I was like, that's okay. But I know some guy that's super smart, at least compared to me, and he got a 76. So, all I'm saying is that maybe making the FAR come back after all, hopefully. Feels so burnt out, but I'm pushing through it, and I think it's fine. All right, it's kind of late. It's like 8:20, but I just took mini exam 1. I did worse than the first time somehow. I missed over half of the multiple choice questions. I think I realized that while I was doing them, I was like, oh, I remember the answer is this, but I would remember it as the wrong answer for some reason. Hopefully when I retake mini 2, because I didn't go over my mini 2 answers. So hopefully when I retake mini exam 2, it's not, my scores aren't as terrible, but yeah, I got the score back and I was like, oh God, like, this is not good, but should be should be fine. But yeah, that's about it for now. I retook mini exam 2 today. It's the day after I just took mini exam 1 again. I did worse again, but at least on mini exam 2, I got a 71, which is a lot. You know, seeing a 71 feels a lot different than a 60, which is what I got when I retook the first one. I think I'm just a little rusty with the concepts, been kind of slacking on, you know, what I should be reviewing. So I'm gonna get to that. Tomorrow I take mini exam 3. The last part is accounting for not-for-profits. It's super weird. I don't know. I don't think I've ever learned it or done governmental accounting, which is what I'm doing tomorrow, ever in any class I've ever taken. So I guess it's just, like, since I'm so unfamiliar with it, like, it's like you're learning it and seeing this type of thing. Like, with the other stuff, I've seen it before, so it's not horrible. Even when sometimes it feels really difficult, it's a lot different when you're seeing something for the very first time, and it just feels super weird. I guess I'll have to see tomorrow, but exam is in 1 week. I don't really feel ready at all, which kind of sucks. I don't feel like I can pass it, but if I get anything over a 65 on the first simulated exam, I will be freaking out. You know, but if I get something horrible on there, then yeah, I'm probably just gonna push my date back if I can. But if I can't, then I guess I'll just study so hard I feel terrible the few days leading up to the exam and try to brush up on the weak areas. But who knows? I mean, it is possible to have miracles happen and have giant Becker bumps if you really need it. So maybe that'll happen to me if I do bad. Hopefully I do good on the exam. So yeah, that's about it. All right, I took mini exam 3 today. I got a 66, but there's 2 task-based simulations, and I think around 4 or 5% of your total grade was every single blank on the second half of the exam, and I misclicked on one when I would have gotten it right. So basically what I'm saying is I misclicked on an answer worth 4 to 5% of my grade and didn't realize, because I was rushing through the exam because I wanted to go swim before the pool closed. So I rushed through and missed the question, but I still got a 66 even missing a question with that weight, which I think is kind of good. Like, a 66 is not good, but knowing that I could have gotten a 70 in terms of the Becker scores, like anything with a 70, I feel like on these tests, it's considered kind of good. I don't know. Maybe I'm on the right track. I don't know. I'm taking my first real practice exam tomorrow, and I'll make sure to make a real update about it. Right now, I feel kind of bad about the material, but like, I guess you only need a 75 to pass. I have a few days to brush up on the topics I don't know. Maybe I'll know everything when I'm done, hopefully. But yeah, that's about it for now. I just got back from the rec, and I worked out with my brother. I'm gonna cook some salmon, eat some lunch, and then walk to the library and take my first simulated exam. I don't really know what I'm supposed to get on this, but hopefully I do well enough where I'm like, okay, I'll pass. But I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of small details I'm missing. I mean, who knows? You know, anything can happen. Yeah, I'm about to cook lunch. I'll update you probably after I'm at the library. If it's under like a 60, I'll be very sad, because that means I'm gonna fail the real test. That's all for now. I just took sim 1, and I did really bad. I got a 52. Definitely the Becker bump cannot save that. The only thing I'm thinking is there's this one task-based simulation, and I kind of was rushing through them because I just wanted to be done and go go to the store after because I needed to buy some stuff. And I took it and I basically misread like this one, well, I knew how to do the entire thing, but it basically said to enter your numbers as negatives and positives basically. And I didn't do that at all, so I got the entire thing wrong. But if I did read that, I would have gotten a 65. The first thing I was gonna do was reschedule, but now after seeing that, I don't know if I should reschedule. So I'm gonna take Sim 2 in a couple days. I'm about to drive to the library right now. It's 6:56 and I'm gonna take my last simulated exam. Normally I don't really like taking the last one. I took it for ISC just because I didn't know, but on audit, I decided like taking the last one is not the greatest idea because let's say I fail the real exam, I'm not gonna have a fresh exam to take anymore. So I just kind of like leaving the last one in case I fail, but I need more practice. It's the day before my exam, by the way. So I just need more practice with the format, because on the first one, I just misread something and got a 56. And then on the second one, I really took my time, read everything carefully. Sorry, the first one I got a 52. The second one, I got a 76. So I'm like, I need a lot more practice, or at least to be more comfortable with the reading the questions and things like that, so I don't make some dumb mistake. Because I've been making stupid mistakes on every mini exam. So I just need to like really practice. And I think doing the last one the day before will kind of help me get familiar with just what I need to do. All right, currently morning of my exam. It's 5:55 right now, and I'm about to drive. It's a 2-hour drive to the testing center, so it's kind of a long drive, but I'm gonna make it there. Today's the big day. I'm gonna go take my test. I'll let y'all know how it goes after. Hopefully it's easy, but they never are. I just got out of my test. That was so hard. Like I did the multiple choice. I was thinking like, oh, this is not as bad as audit was. And I finished the first testlet. So I finished the first two. One of them is over a topic I'm not great at, but like I was like, I feel okay. Like I could at least get like a 60 to 80 or whatever on this one. There's 7 total simulations. I get to the second set of them, it's impossible. Like first one, horrible. There was one that was okay. There was one with 22 rows, and I literally just had no idea what they even wanted me to do. I mean, I knew what the topic was about, but oh my gosh, that was the worst question I've ever seen. Like, I don't know. And then I got to the last one. Sorry, yeah, the insane one was the last. I literally had 4 minutes left and just gave up and submitted. I could not. It was the last group of these tasks. Yeah, gosh, it's so hard. I don't know, but yeah, I'm done with FAR until scores released. Then we'll find out. But I don't know. Oh, I forgot I have to access the actual CPA portal. I think this one.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Pass! Oh my God!
Okay, let's go.